Hi, Sunday Funday friends. It's Miss Sarah. I'm here with Abby. We miss all of you so much. We are going to read you a story today. Today's theme is Jesus is Risen. Sometimes in the Journey with Jesus classroom, we have trouble seeing the pictures when I read this story. So Abby's going to hold up some giant pictures really close to the screen so that you can see all of them. The story Jesus is Risen is on page 330 in the World Bible. Sunday morning, the sun peeked over the trees. The sky was filled with pink and orange light. As soon as Mary Magdalene and her friends woke up, they remembered. They remembered what had happened 2 days before. Jesus died on a cross. They wiped tears from their eyes. They missed Jesus very much, but now it was time to anoint Jesus' body. The woman walked quietly to the tomb that held Jesus' body. As you can see in the picture, Mary Magdalene and her friends walking to the tomb are very, very sad. When they arrived, the ground began to shake. An earthquake! Mary and the other women were afraid. They held tightly to each other. You can see they're very, very startled in this picture. Oh wait, I need that picture still. Everything became still. The women slowly stepped closer to the tomb. The huge stone was gone. Someone had rolled it away. If you look closely, you can see the door to the tomb, and the stone has been rolled away. The woman looked into the tomb and gasped. Jesus' body was gone. The women blinked their eyes. Who's that? They wondered. An angel, dressed in dazzling white. Don't be afraid, the angel said. You're looking for Jesus, but he isn't here. Jesus is alive. Go and tell his disciples, Jesus is risen. Could it be true, the women wondered? Mary and her friends rushed to tell the other disciples. Suddenly, Jesus appeared. Greetings, he said. The women reached out to touch him. Jesus, it's you, Mary exclaimed. Her friends jumped and clapped their hands. Jesus smiled at them. Go and tell my disciples, I'm alive. The women raced down the road to share the good news. Jesus is risen. This story is important for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons it's important is because the women were the messengers in this story. There are not many places in the Bible where we see women, and it's very important in this story that God chose the women, Mary Magdalene and her friends, to be the messengers to tell everyone, all the disciples, that Jesus had risen. It's also very important. The theme is tell, because it's important for us to tell our friends and everyone in our lives the good news. Jesus is risen. And now that Jesus is risen, Abby and I are going to try to rise to the challenge and escape from this playroom. We're locked in, just like Jesus is locked in the tomb. We're going to do a Jesus' tomb playroom escape challenge. Here we go.
Escape room challenge.
Escape room challenge. Here we go. Just like Mary Magdalene and her friends told the story of how Jesus had risen, we're going to tell the story of some things that happened in the Journey with Jesus classroom this year by solving some clues and figuring out how to get ourselves out of this playroom tomb. Here, I'll show you. Abby and I are locked in. I'll show you the lock. Can you see the lock?
And they're on both gates.
On both gates. There's a lock on the other one too. So let's see. We're going to look around here and see if we see anything out of place. Look around the playroom here. I just noticed on the whiteboard.
I see a little picture of the book.
There's a picture of the Bible, and there's an arrow pointing to what number?
70.
It's pointing to number 70. What do you think that means?
Maybe it says go to page number 70 on the book.
Oh, that's a good idea. Our story today was not on page 70. So let's check on page 70 in the World Kids Bible to see if there's a clue.
Okay, 40, 41, 48, 49, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. There's something in.
There's a clue. Which story is it? It's a story. Oh, it's another important story about the woman.
There's something on the back.
Oh, this one's important though. Let's see. This story is the story of Deborah. The clue is on page 70. And
There's
Deborah,
something on the back.
Deborah was a story of an important woman in the Bible. She was a female judge. Do you remember we had that story one day at Sunday Funday in Journey with Jesus? There's a picture of Deborah and one of the soldiers named Barak. There's a clue on the back. Do you see Barak? Oh, I wonder, do you see, what does it say? It's broccoli.
No,
Ray. So the day, let me tell you the story. The day that we read.
Someone.
Yes, Sunday Funday, Ray. So the day that we read the story of Deborah, Ray was being silly, and she noticed that Barak in the story was wearing green, and that his name sounded like broccoli. So that Sunday Funday, Ray Rashba was calling him broccoli, and I thought it was funny, so I was calling him broccoli too. Now that clue, if we were going to find some broccoli in our playroom, where would we look?
We'd mostly look in the food bin.
Let's go check.
But we don't have broccoli in there.
We don't have broccoli in there. Let's see.
Let's just
Miraculous things are happening today. Let's look in the food bucket. Do you see anything in there?
broccoli. I see some broccolis.
There's broccoli. Here, bring it over. Ooh, there's a Ziploc bag with broccoli in it. See what's going on here.
Okay, so we have a broccoli, and a broccoli. Hey, there's something on the back. A pumpkin. Some kids dressed up. So kids dressed up. A pumpkin. And wait. And a ghost.
So 3 pictures of broccoli and 3 clues. A ghost, a pumpkin, and children wearing costumes.
Ghost.
Sunday Funday on which day is pumpkin and a ghost?
Halloween.
Halloween. And what did we do at Sunday Funday on Halloween, to celebrate Halloween?
Oh, we dressed up in costumes.
We did. If you're going to find costumes in our playroom.
The costume bucket. There's a clue there.
Let's see.
These people right here.
Oh, let's see.
These people in the baggie. Let's open it up.
Who are they?
I don't know.
Let's open it up.
Or at least I forget what they're called.
You forget what they're called. On Halloween, Lots of kids dressed up. Those are the descendants. You remember who dressed up as descendants?
Oh, wait.
Let's check. Let's see who's in here. This is so exciting.
Who did dress up as descendants?
Let's see.
And who is descendants?
So descendants.
Hey, there's something on the back. Fire.
These are some pictures of the descendants.
Ooh. It has Lulu.
It says Lulu on the back. Oh my goodness. Lulu dressed up as one of the descendants. Oh wait, but there's two pictures here. There's two pictures of two girls from the descendants.
Hey, there's something on the back.
And they both say Lulu.
And they both say Lulu.
So how do we know which one of these clues? Lulu. Which one of these clues is correct? Well, Lulu was Evie. So let's see this clue on the back of this one.
Has a tent.
Has a tent. Where would we find a tent if we were?
In the calico critter bucket.
We have a big collection of calico critters. Let me show you over here.
There's a tent that's already built it up. Looks like something's inside.
Looks like something's inside the calico critter tent. Let's check it out. Some more clues.
Let's open these up.
Let's open it up and see.
But what about the fire? We do have a fireplace there.
We do. Were the clues under the fire?
Nope, none. So there must be only clues in here.
Only the clue on Evie was the correct clue. It says Lulu.
I see a cricket. Hey, there's so many different bugs.
Here, let's see. There's so many different bugs.
Spider web. Everything.
Let's see. All these tiny little clues. There's a beetle.
A beehive.
There's a caterpillar.
A caterpillar.
Ooh, this caterpillar. It looks kind of like an Arctic slug. Whose name is on the back?
Owen.
Owen. This one looks like an Arctic slug and it says Owen. Do the other clues? There's a grasshopper. They all have names in the back.
Elliot. Wait, does it say Elliot?
It does. That one says Elliot.
What?
Matthew. That clue says Matthew.
And Charlie.
Charlie. That one says Charlie.
And I know this name, Brandon.
She knows Brandon.
I know this name, Brandon.
Okay. So all these books have names on the back. I wonder what they mean. These are all friends in Sunday Funday.
Wait, there's a beehive in here, and this one has a beehive on it. Oh,
it does. Let's see. Yeah. And you know what? They were in a tent. Sometimes it's hard to sit still at Sunday Funday. And all of these friends, Owen, Elliot, Matthew, Charlie, Brandon, sometimes they stand up and I turn around and they're missing. If I was going to look for one of these friends in a tent and find them praying, which one of these friends do you think I would find? I would look for all of these friends a different place.
Matthew.
Matthew. I would look for Matthew in the tent praying.
And it has a beehive on it.
And it has a
beehive.
And we
have a beehive there.
And there's a beehive in this room. So I bet it's the bee clue.
Bee with a clue on it, a bee with a clue on it, a bee with a clue on it, and a bee with a clue on it.
So many bees in the beehive.
Clue on it. No. Bees with clues on them and keys on them.
Oh my goodness. So we have to check it out and see what this means. What does this mean? Let's see. This bee has a name. It says Maria. This one says Harry. This one says Olivia. And this one says Livia.
Olivia and we don't have an Olivia.
We don't. We don't have an Olivia.
But I do have one in my class.
But we do have Olivia.
But we do have one in my school class.
You do.
Olivia.
And sometimes, because Olivia is a familiar name, I sometimes call Olivia by accident, and she has to remind me, right? So let's see, what could this clue mean? Well, there's 4 keys.
Wait, just...
I wonder, somebody got stung by a bumblebee at the Sunday Funday Fall Festival. Do you remember who that was?
No.
It wasn't Maria and it wasn't Harry. It might have been Livia or Livia's cousin. I wonder if that means anything.
Is this Olivia?
That one's Olivia.
Olivia. And we don't have an Olivia. So, was there an Olivia?
Well, we'll take the keys anyways. We don't have Olivia. We don't have an Olivia. We have Olivia. So let's take the keys. And what's on? Let's see. These two have names, and the ones that say Olivia and Livia. What else do they have besides names on them?
Flowers on them.
Mm-hmm.
Flowers.
If those bees were going to go collect some pollen, where would they go?
To a flower?
Mm-hmm.
There's a flower place over there.
Okay.
And
Let's see.
Bee too. Oh, what does it mean? There's no gold. Wait, what if I check behind it? Treasure check. The next clue? What do these mean? Two treasure chests.
Let's see. Let's check these two that had flowers on them. We can start. Let's start with this one. Let's start with Olivia. That one's kind of confusing. We don't have an Olivia.
I already took the Olivia's out.
Okay, let's see. Let's try this one.
Y. It starts
Okay.
with the Y. But we don't have a key. Oh, wait.
Yeah, this key right here.
Y and Y. Okay. I don't see it coming out. Oh, there we go.
Okay, let's see. This key was in the B that said Olivia.
There's a prize in here.
There's a prize,
That's not really important.
but it's not important for this mission because we're trying to escape.
Huh. Did Jesus get a prize in the book? Huh. I don't think so.
No, this tomb is empty of keys. There's no keys for us to escape.
Let's just try
Let's try
G.
the one that said Livia because Livia
G.
is in our class.
I wonder if this has something important more than... Wait, that wasn't even important. I thought that was going to be the one, the key that escapes, because we don't have to apply OMG. One's coming out. Yay! One came out. No. Oh. There we go. Let's take this one. Okay. It's B and D. I think it's B and D. I think it's B and D.
Let's go check the locks. Let's see if those match up.
Okay, first we need to make my bed. So I'm sure there's no something. B and B.
Sometimes Abby gets confused between lowercase b and lowercase d. So here, turn around and show the camera. She has a really great teacher who taught her a special trick. If you do...
B, and there's a visible E, and D. B, D.
So she can remember which one is which for B and D.
Okay, so these kind of...
So let's see, can you match up your hand
I
bed?
think this one's B.
That one's B, so can you check and see if it opens the B lock?
I think it's B. I'm not quite sure.
Let me see. I'll try the D. I'm going to try this D lock. D key. Well, Abby works on that one. Let's see over here.
Oh, I think this is.
I think we're going to escape.
I got it, finally.
Woo! Abby opened the lock to one door. Let's see this one. This is the lowercase d to match up with the uppercase D.
Hey!
Jesus is risen, and we rose to the challenge.
And we got a prize.
And we got a prize. Prizes are fun, but what's most important is the good news that Jesus is risen. We miss all of you Sunday Funday friends, and we can't wait to see you soon.